We'll start in about 5 minutes, okay, guys? And you're gonna learn everything from 40 years of doing research in government grants. Isn't that amazing? Boy, I don't know how the hell I got so old so fast. Huh? And time just starts getting faster, too, as you get older. That's why I don't understand why older people walk so slow, man. You don't have much time. You gotta walk fast. Okay, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be starting a little bit, so be patient, please. I'm a one-man band here, so I gotta get everything set up. And don't forget, download that freebie I have, that lesgo.com/5free. That's a lesson in itself about how to get free money and help on anything. I give you the links and everything. So make sure you get one of those, because they're my best. After 40 years of doing this stuff, they're the things I turn to all the time for the start. No, it doesn't. Nothing's guaranteed in life. That's the thing. And it takes effort. But it just takes effort. That's it. Everybody thinks that there's some magic wand. No, whatever you got. Bill Nye government grants. Boy, why am I getting so much Bill Nye stuff now? But I understand. I don't care. It's sort of. I wonder if he gets. Hey, are you the free guy? Are you the question mark guy? I don't think he wears question marks either. Yeah. You still look good for my age. Wow. Well, it's doing something good. It's not looking good that counts. It's doing something good that counts. That's what I want to do. And that's the greatest thing about living, is that if you do something, that you think is worthwhile, and that's what I'm trying to do in my work, is show other people that they can do things that they think is worthwhile to do, because that's the fun in life, that you're doing something that you think is important to do. Here in Chicago, yes, real estate programs are all over, man. It just takes research work. So that's what I want to do, is teach you how to do research for getting government grants, particularly for real estate, because I've done about maybe about 100 custom reports for people now. We're in Hearst, Texas. Yes, in Hearst, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, Poughkeepsie, wherever that is, New York, anywhere, because they're federal programs, they're local programs, but nobody knows about them, so they don't advertise, and all these hucksters on the internet say, oh, I know the secrets, you gotta give me some money here and I'll just let you in on the secrets. It's right here. Those sharks out there, and what they're doing is selling stuff that anybody get for free if you know where it is. So that's what we're doing. More people, you want to do yourself, power to you. Don't want to? Sure, I'll help you. But it's more important that it's there, because to me, these are resources. This is like everybody having an oil well in their backyard. Now, if you had an oil well in your backyard, wouldn't you go out back and dig the hell out of that stuff? Of course you would. because it's money. Well, that's what information is like. You have an oil well right here, but what the problem is, the problem is that you're using the wrong stuff. You're getting tied up in Google, and Google isn't going to show you where the oil is because they don't make money on showing you where the free stuff is. They make money on getting you to buy something from somebody, because then if you buy something from somebody on the internet, Google gets money, because then Google's going to give them more money, so you buy more stuff on the internet. So the stuff that's for free, the oil that's in your backyard, you got to go out and dig that oil yourself, okay? So let's go through now. I'm going to set you some places. Okay, you have a pencil and paper. You can rerun the video if you don't get it. I'll try to spell out things. And here, how do you guide someone who needs assistance due to medical hardship? I'll cover that in another thing, but I'd be happy to point you. Do you accept endorsement deals? I don't know what that means, but you're going to throw money at me, I'll catch you. I'll catch it. It depends. I don't like saying other people's stuff is good. I mean, I promote myself or the idea about people helping themselves. So maybe it's something we could do together. Here's my email. You want to get a hold of me? letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. So that's letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. And actually, as we go through all these things too, remember, a good place for help, I put in the description of the video that we're doing now, is a link to a freebie. You download this and it gives you, it's a video instructions of how to use the 5 best sources to get free money and help for anything. letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. That's correct. So to get the 5 best, to learn how to use the 5 best sources of free money and help for anything, you go to letsgo.com/5 and free. Free is in lowercase letters, okay? So that's 5 free. Okay, so let's go through it and learn about grants for real estate. Okay, here's where you start. Now this is the place where you want to start, and that's HUD.gov. Okay, so you go to HUD.gov, and that's HUD, Housing and Urban Development. Now, you're not looking for programs there yet. What you want to do is put counselors. If you search HUD.gov, and as you'll see as we go through all this, I'm going to give you websites. 99% of the websites I'm going to give you are all either .gov or .org. So remember that as you're searching the internet, man, you want to stay away from .coms, .nets, all these people that are going to get money from you, because there's so much out there for free. Mom has an empty line of all the questions. I'm sure we'll cover everything in the sources I'm giving you will be there. Okay, so where you want to start, HUD.gov. And search counselors. Oh, I got a scribe here. This is great, right? HUD.org and put counselors. Absolutely. And now you'll get a listing. You'll see a map of the United States. You click on your state, and now you'll see like 20, 30, 40, 50 HUD counselors right in your state. Now they're not working for the government. These are private individuals that are getting grants to help you buy a house, fix up a house, or even get out of financial debt. That's right. That's what they're there for. They're all free. They're getting grants to do this, So if you Google I need a counselor, or I need I need help in buying a house, I need help with my financial problems, you're gonna get 50 million websites of people who want your money. Yeah, and you'll never run into these people because they're free. And so they know a lot about the programs. To me, that would be the first place you start for anything. Actually, if you have credit problems, if you want to buy a house and fix up a house, or anything to do with housing, or you're going to be evicted, that kind of thing too. So go there. Okay. Now another thing, if you're really hurting, so if you're lower income and really hurting with housing, there's an interesting thing we have in every county, and this is called the Community Action Agency. Okay, some of them are .coms, but most of them are .orgs, and they're all free because they're all getting government grants from the government, the federal government, but they operate out of your county. See, that's why you'll never find them in Washington, D.C. That's why people are looking in the government or the catalog of federal domestic assistance and everything for help. No, you can't find them there. They're not there. Yeah, community action. Oh man, this is great. So that's great if you keep typing these in, because people who read, watch this video later will have all that stuff for you, right? And you can go back and you're helping a lot of other people. And that's why there's nothing better. Love to buy a home in Florida, but not, but I live in city. Sure, you can do that. Okay, so you go Google Community Action Agency and then put the name of your county in there, okay? So Community Action Agency and then your county, okay? That's how you find them, okay? And you contact them. First of all, you'll see the programs. They have all kinds of programs to pay utility bills, to pay rent, to get jobs, daycare, and all this kind of stuff to go for help. And none of them cost anything. That's the other thing. They don't cost anything. Bill Nye. Now, do you think Bill Nye does this? I don't know what the hell he does, but he's a scientist, I guess. Okay, they even help you with back rent, back everything, anything back, even if you have a sore back, I'd go there too, because they help you with back rent or back anything. Okay, now there's interesting. Okay, now here's where the digging comes. Okay, now you have two main places locally that are going to have housing money. And it's all kinds. It's going to be different. Who pays for all that? You do. We already pay for it on our taxes. but so they have the money already. And it ain't going away. Forget about what's happening in Washington and Trumpism or whatever we're calling it, and everybody's screaming that the world is over. Man, if it is coming over, it's after you could solve your problem. So first thing, just pretend it's all the same, and you go out and solve your goddamn problem, whatever it is. Getting a house, starting a new business, whatever. And nothing has changed yet. The fear of change is what's changed. Okay, so now you go to the you have two offices, or actually a bunch of offices, but two organizations. Your city, okay, whatever city you live in, like I have Pecos, and I'm looking at a report I just finished for down in Hillsborough County, Tampa area, and there's about 3 counties involved there. So what you have to do is go to your city government and look for housing. So if you put the name of your city, and then .gov. So if you put, Scranton, Pennsylvania.gov. Okay, you look at what's going to be on the top of that list. Okay, there'll be other stuff trying to sell you a loan or all kind of bullshit. You'll be there, but just look at the websites there and make sure it's .gov and something with the name Scranton in it, and that's more than ever. It's going to be your city government office. Now, when you go in the city government offices, you go. Oh, somebody stopped on my other thing. Oh, am I still there? Yeah, it says I'm live. Oh, I got to turn off my phone because the phone, somebody called me, I guess a creditor or someone. I lost my after 10 years bucks. I'm not sure what that is. But, oh, my house. Oh, well, yeah. Well, follow this stuff too, because Tina, because the stuff I'm talking about, this is where you go. So you go to your state, your city government, and look for housing. If they have a search bar, you look housing. Otherwise, what I do is look for departments. And you're looking for apartments. And yes, somebody asked me to get a loan for $20,000 for housing. Absolutely. And probably even a grant, too, for $20,000 for housing. But now, you look for housing in your departments or community development. That's a very popular word they use for housing in the state and county governments. So that's what you want to see. Like here, I'm looking in so you go to both county and city, and you go to, like here in Pecos County. Now there's a small little county outside of Hillsborough County, and they have, listen to this, they give you up to $30,000 to help you buy a house. So the lady just typed in here, now she wanted $20,000. Well here, $30,000, that's right, to get a home, $30,000. And all you have to bring to the table is $500. That's right. Now this is called Homeowner Assistance Program at Pasco, P-A-S-C-O County. I don't even know that county, but it's right outside of Tampa, Florida. So that's at the county level. Now here, what the county there has also is 3 programs that provide funding for repairing housing. 3 different programs. And these are grants. I mean, they're all kinds of things. So if you have a little problem, they have grant money. If you have a big problem, then it's loans and grant money. You know? And if you have a medium-sized program, so they have 3 different programs there. See, and the problem is, see, if you're going out and looking on the internet, you're talking to people in the housing industry, you know, most of them don't have the motive to help you because they're not making money. This is people in the business, real estate, you know, and stuff like that. They're making money because they're getting your money to give to somebody else, so they're getting a piece of it as it comes through, right? So that's how they make a living. So this is free money from the government. They can't get a piece of that. Nobody can. So nobody's, you know, has a motive to tell you about the free money, you know, because they're not making it. So that's why if you go and Google anything about real estate, you're going to find salesmen that are selling something, and a salesman can't sell anything unless he's going to make money at it. So he can't make money out of, or she can't make money out of these programs. Okay, here's another program. It is fix up your home and make it more energy efficient. Zero down financing with payments made through the property taxes. And there's 3 programs, you know, down in Florida that do this, actually outside the Tampa area here that do it. So here it is. You want to fix up your house, make it more energy efficient or whatever. Okay, they give you upfront money. Okay, upfront money with no expenses, okay? So, okay, you need 20 grand to do that. Okay, now here's the neat thing about it. Okay, they give you a loan, but your loan is paid back through your real estate taxes. See? And what's great about it, so now when you fix up and make your home more energy efficient, what's happening is that your utility bills are going down. So now your loan payment, you know, maybe, you know, $300 a month, you're saving that on energy bills, right? But, you know, you're paying $300 a month, now, you know, in your taxes, you know, to pay for that loan. But listen to this, you sell your house, right? You're free of the loan. You don't own the loan. The person who bought that home now pays it through the tax system. See, it's part of the house because it's making the house save money, right? So now it's not only you save money, that house is saving money. So that's why they have this ingenious deal. They put the money, the loan with the house, not with the person. So that's how the people who finance it get it back, and it costs you nothing up front. So it's just ingenious. There's a lot of stuff that's good. Well, now here's a remember everything. What is this called? Oh, wait a minute. How to cut your real estate taxes by 50%. Now this is I want to get the right name. Homestead exemption. Okay, homestead exemption. Just because you own a house, then you have to go to your county government and ask them about the homestead exemption. And you could get your taxes decreased by 50%. And actually, if you're a senior or a vet or things like that, you get even more savings on your taxes. You know? So that's the key word. You go to your county government and you ask for homestead exemption. And ask about that because 50% of the taxes. Okay, now here's the city of Port Richey, Newport Richey. You guys in Florida know about Newport Richey? They have a $5,000 grant to make your house beautiful. They want houses in the city to look nice, right? So everybody wants their city to look nice and spruced up and things like that. There's a lot of cities that just give you free paint. So you paint your house and you make the city look nice. You know? Now, how the hell would you have asked for that? Well, hey, where do I get free paint for my house? Yeah, right, the lien stays with the house. Somebody text that. So that's what's cool about that. You know, so here's 5,000 grants, home improvement reimbursement grant program. Okay, free foreclosure resource. Now every community has this. You're worrying about foreclosure. You contact your your county government or your elected official or whatever, and talk to them about this stuff, because there's money programs, like in Florida, they have money programs to pay your back mortgages. They have money program to get rid of this, to reduce the size of your mortgage. So if you have a $200,000 mortgage, you know, and you're paying, I don't know, $2,000 a month or whatever. See, what they do is give you $50,000 so that your mortgage goes from $200,000 to $150,000. And now you're paying $500 or less on your mortgage. See, that's what's good. So contact your county government for foreclosure, help with foreclosure. Don't call a lawyer yet, because they're going to get money from you. Remember, that's what they're going to do. So you want to know that. They see what happens. The elected officials, when there's a problem in the community, the elected officials feel it's their duty to solve people's problems, okay, the voters' problems. So a lot of us have foreclosure problems. So what you have to find out, hey, has the elected officials set up something to solve this kind of problem that we have in the community? That's what communities are for, right? Enough people have a problem. Hey, let's get together and figure out how to solve this, together. And so they set up some program that nobody ever knows about again, and it stays there forever. And that's another problem. Okay, now here's another thing. You talk about $20,000, $30,000 grant or whatever. Here's a $40,000 home repair. But it's not a grant, but it's 0% interest. Now, who the hell is ever going to give you 0% interest? That's what I mean. You can't go to the banks or the people that are giving you stuff or selling you stuff, because they're not making money out of it. You're cutting out the financial services industry. Oh, those poor financial service industry people, they can't make all the money, right? Oh, we should say a prayer for them. 0% interest loan, that's right. So that's what you only see in the government. And then a lot of times they have 0% interest, and then you never have to pay it back. Or you have to pay it back when you sell the house. So you have no payments, no interest, no nothing. So you borrow $10,000 a day, you live for 10 years in the house, and then you sell it, and you're making a lot more money out of the house, so that 10 grand you pay back with no interest. What can be better than that? That's free money. So take that $10,000, instead of fixing up your house, go to Vegas, man. Maybe you could triple it, instead of just doubling it. Yeah, that's what you should do, right? Oh, you're nuts. Okay, also free home buyer classes. That's a lot of government money, particularly at the local level, comes with a stipulation: you have to learn about this stuff. They're going to give you the money for free and get you in the house and everything. Okay, you have to take a class, but it's free. It's a free class. So that's important to know, that's available. And they're all over. Every community has one. You got your HUD counselors that I told you about in the beginning. They'll know where they are. If you're stuck and don't know, your county housing authority. See, that's it. You call these bureaucrats, man. They get paid whether they help you or not. And that's another thing. Remember, when you call a government, it's not like calling some salesman, like those, for-profit universities that pretend they're your best friend, because they're trying to get 30 grand from you to borrow the money, and so they treat you very nicely. See, remember, when you're calling government offices and all these people give it for free, they get the same paycheck whether they help you or not. So nothing really changes, and what you have to do is really, the only power you have over them is really with your personality. So that's why, remember, these are your neighbors working there, whatever. Treat them well, and you'll just get more out of it. It's sort of like brown-nosing the teacher when you were in school. You went up, after school, and you talk to them, and you talk about your family, and you show them pictures of your dog and your summer vacation. And then it's harder to flunk you. So it's the same when you call the government, things like that. The more they get to know you as an individual, it really becomes harder to flunk you. Oh my goodness. I see, we did 20 minutes already, and I was hoping to do this whole thing in 20 minutes. I think what I'll do, I'm going to stop here. That's enough. I'm going to pick it up on another time and tell you more about these things, because it's important, and the more you learn about this, I hope this gives you enough to get you going on this stuff. There's no magic, it just takes effort. If you want me to do the research for you, I'll be happy to. And if you go to letsgo.com/research, I got one on housing where I do all the research for you on housing. I got one on extra spending money, so you get extra money to live on, and I show you how to get 299 more sources of free money to live on. And I have one for business, so you have all the money sources where you live to grow a business or to start a business, or anything to do with it, even a nonprofit organization. So that's important. It's letsgo.com/research. Okay, letsgo.com/research. Yeah, Trump about Cincinnati. That's where his first housing deal was with the government. He ran, and I'll show you that program the next time we get together on housing. It'll be Housing Part 2, so look for that, okay? And we'll talk about those kinds of programs too. Right, letsgo.com/research. If you want to talk, for 10-15 minutes, I could probably direct you to the best free sources of money on anything, and that's letsgo.com/talk, T-A-L-K, all small letters, and I'll send you resources, where to start. You tell me your problem, in 10, 15, 20 minutes I can tell you the best places to get free money, and I'll send you the sources so you don't even have to look for them. But more importantly, the free download. The free download is letsgo.com/5, the number 5, and then free, F-R-E. No, talk is small letters, talk. Everything is small letters. So it is T-A-L-K is small letters. Letsgo.com/research. Research is small letters. And letsgo.com/5 free is the free download. And that's on small letters, but with the number 5. Okay. So we'll do more of this on another time. We all have busy schedules. I got a lot of reports I gotta finish today. I thought I'd get through everything, but there's so much of these, and it's fun to share them. So when you see number 2, oh, hey, let's go. I'm the boy who saw you yesterday at the movie theater. You were? Wow. Why aren't you in school? Oh, it's summer. That's right. Yeah, we saw Wonder Woman. Yeah, last night. That was much better. I didn't know what to expect, but it was pretty cool. Neat story. Yeah. And even though she kicked the shit out of people, I don't know, it was nicer than the way guys do it, So that was fun. Yeah. Let's go free radio at gmail.com. I love that you are putting the information out there. Absolutely, man. I can't, it's oil under the ground. I got to make sure that you know where the oil is, because it's all about doing something with your life, and contributing more. So the more of us know about the tools that we could grow, then we help other people to grow too. Yeah, man, love the movie. I watched Spider-Man. Oh, you watched Spider-Man? Well, I watched Wonder Woman. I'll go see Spider-Man next time. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Got to go back and do my research. I got another Let's Go Talk to do. God, there's a lot of things. So watch for part 2, okay? Thank you again. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do it again, but keep track. I mean, subscribe to, either, particularly YouTube is probably the safest place, or I'll get your email too on the 5 free, and we'll cover lots and lots of stuff. I got lots to do, lots to say, because I research every day. I find new stuff. Okay, talk to you soon.